Car failed the stool test, but how does it go? How does it panic?
Panic in the sense that it's reversing.
Like it starts sweating.
It starts squealing. It's like, ah.
Oh, warnings start happening.
Yeah. So it goes beep, 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 and it breaks. Then it kind of resolves itself that, okay, I can make it through this. And then it starts reversing again. It did this like a couple of times. So anyways.
So does it come to a stop as it's panicking and
Yes,
warning, and then it sort of
yes.
recalibrates and then starts moving?
So imagine this, right? It's reversing at a very easy pace. It's not like a...
So it is effectively like a brand new driver figuring this stuff out.
Exactly. Exactly. That's perfect. That is how it is. So it has auto park.
Auto park
Yeah.
means?
Which means
Bhaiya, gaadi please laga do.
you tell the computer in the car and it parks for you. Okay, so which means it has the system. When you choose that, it starts identifying parking spots into which the car can drive itself in. And you
But
can...
how far can it possibly look?
It's got a 360-degree cam, right? So it's got a fair field. So you have to drive around, right? It's not like it can see that parking spot over there and says, "Ah, wahan pe acha spot hai." It's not that. As you're driving along, it'll identify possibilities where you could park the car. So let's say in a 2-car distance, it can identify slots.
So you're driving at what, 3, 4, 5 kmph at this point?
Slowly. Whatever you do in a park.
Who do you know who looks for parking slots at 2, 3, 4 kmph?
Whatever it is.
Okay, no, I'm distracting. Sorry,
This system, any which ways, I don't know. I just feel that the time when most people will want a system like this is when the parking spot is super tight. And most systems in those scenario will freak out, right? And we'd gone for that drive. It was not a drive. It was a demo of the Harrier at the BIC. And that's where they had set up demos for all these features. And you realize then that the systems are, they're not really intelligent, right? They panic. So like there was this demo of auto reverse. Very helpful idea, which means that you've gone and parked and it's tricky to get out of there. So you use auto reverse and the car drives itself out.
And how does it account for the fact that there was a Maruti 800 there and that guy has left?
So, correct.
And now a Mercedes-Benz E-Class has come and parked and now it is 2 inches closer and 3 inches wider than?
Correct. So then the sensors are working. And when that happens, it literally, and this is what happened at the BIC, which is why I'm saying I am not testing the system, because it was the same route in and out. It was a fixed static display. It was like a market scenario that they'd created. And we drove in, and while driving out, the car was panicking over stuff that was at the back. There was like a stool, like it was a staged.
So the car failed the stool test, but how does it go? How does it panic?
Panic in the sense that it's reversing.
Like it starts sweating.
It starts squealing. It's like, ah.
Oh, warnings start happening.
Yeah. So it goes beep, 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 and it breaks. Then it kind of resolves itself that, okay, I can make it through this. And then it starts reversing again. It did this like a couple of times. So anyways.
So does it come to a stop as it's panicking and warning, and then it sort of recalibrates and then starts moving?
So imagine this, right? It's reversing at a very easy pace. It's not like a...
So it is effectively like a brand new driver figuring this stuff out.
Exactly. Exactly. That's perfect. That is how it is. So it's like a nervous new driver. It can manage it, but it'll do it slowly and very, very carefully. And you feel like, can you manage it or not?
Yeah, so the fundamental difference here is, just remember this, a new driver will learn. Human beings learn patterns and figure out and move forward. Some of them really slowly, and it really annoys me too, but they do. This system, I don't think is going to learn anything. It's going to continue to panic as long as you own this car.
Yeah, I don't see how it'll... I mean, maybe the software updates, algorithm changes, whatever. But the point is, all these things aren't the reason. And I'm not talking about this car in specific, any of these cars. You don't buy the cars for these features. They are just there to get your interest. They are not really going to help you and solve life's, your driving life problems with this. It's not going to happen right now. It'll happen someday, right? It's a long way off for sure. So anyways, so those kind of things are there. It has a summon feature also, which means it's parked and you can't open the door to get into the car. That's the scenario. So you press the summon button and the car drives itself out of the parking spots, and then you can get into it.
So if you go to Connaught Place in Delhi, where the cars are parked like door handle to door handle with a couple of inches in it,
so this time now,
the parking attendant is going to use summon mode on your behalf.
Correct.
Oh my God, this is not sounding nice.
So these are all the features that I think this has become like that arms race.
Hmm.
You've done that, so I must do that. That one did that, so that one must do that. And then everybody has to do it. Otherwise, it just feels like, I mean, we as consumers end up saying, "Arey, isme to kuch hai nahi."
Hmm.
That one is giving this. Why are you not giving it? Right. So those are the, I think, thought processes that are driving this features war.
When will a customer say, hey, listen, I understand what the good basics are, and I will not be distracted by all the frippery that you've done, which would give the manufacturer the incentive to say, okay, we have an Empower no frippery edition.
Okay, let's see. Now, for instance, which is why I brought out that mid variant of the Harrier, because it seems to be saying exactly that. This is all you need. Everything else above this is you can ignore.
I'm willing to bet it's going to be a low selling model.
Yeah. So that's on us.
Yeah, no,
That's on
100%.
us.
I am saying this is a two-sided thing, and if this side doesn't understand it, then that side can't do much about it.
That's exactly the problem, which is why I said that I want to take time in this conversation to highlight these points, right? Because unless and until we as consumers are willing to be smart about the decisions we make, then why will somebody make
Yeah.
better cars or
No,
better or
100%.
choices available to us?
We have not understood that in India we have too much sun. All cars have roofs. This is the end of this process.
Yeah.
Karthik drive Tata car. Karthik have good time. If you'd like to know more, check out Motoring First on the Harrier EV. This was a short clip. There's a full video on it, more than an hour long. Lots of good information in there. It's only on the Motoring app.